This is English for you. Hello everybody, how are you doing?
Fine.
Okay, welcome to this program. And first I'm going to introduce my guests from the American International School of Budapest. The first is Balint, and I've got a couple of reasons why I invited you. Number one, you are a Fazaka student, but you have lots of friends in the American International School of Budapest. Your English is excellent.
Yes, exactly.
And you are my son. That's again very important. Right. Here we have Rudy. Hi. And Diana.
Hello.
Hi. This is the third time you've been here.
The third
right.
Time.
The third time. Good. And my students from Fazekas, David,
Hi.
Judy and Emese. Hi. And Matyi and Zsolt. And we have a very special guest, Mr. Fekete Jozsef. And I believe you hold a couple of qualifications. And the first qualification is in English. And you are a consultant and you're an expert in computers. Is that correct? Now, these two things, I mean, is it possible that I'm going to be an expert in computers? Because I'm an English teacher. And you were a translator?
I began as a translator, yes, true. However, many people found that in order to keep up with today's demands, they have to not only use English but develop their computer skills. So it's quite possible that shortly you will have to give classes online, similarly as now you're doing it over the television.
Okay, so I'm not that old?
Not at all.
So I can change horses midstream?
You said it.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. And I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask for your help, okay, in this program. Good. If you look at the board, you can see a couple of household chores. And this is going to be a task for Matyi and Zsolt. Can you see these household chores?
Yes.
Can you read them?
Yes.
Right, fine. Because they are going to act them out, and I want you to find out what is the household chore they're going to act out. Balint, would you come here for a sec, and would you just choose one? Yes? And would you face the class or the group and act it out? You've got 5 minutes, 5 seconds, sorry, to act it out.
5 seconds?
5 seconds.
Okay.
Clean up part. Clean up the apartment.
Matyi, what do you think?
Clean up the apartment.
Is that correct? No, just don't do it.
I can't see the, yeah.
Okay, so again.
Match the,
No.
no? So, no.
It's not that hard, come on!
Do the washing up.
Yeah.
But I would say to do the washing up, it's with plates and stuff.
Well, if you do it on the floor.
Well, you can it. I mean, it's more difficult to find out this way. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Yeah, Rudy, would you come here and face the class? Right.
Okay.
Okay. Matyi?
Clean up the apartment.
That's true. Thank you very much. Diana, quickly. Right. Okay.
Match the socks.
Matyi? Zsolt?
Match the socks.
Match the socks. Match the socks. All right, good. David, quickly. Right.
Mutasd. Wash the car.
Good. Wash the car. Thank you, Judy. Here we go.
Do the shopping.
Yeah.
Do the shopping. And Emese, you've got just one more. So, well, anyway, come here.
Do the shopping.
Not quite.
Yeah. Short. Do you know it?
No.
Iron
the clothes. Thank you very much. Now, what's happening now is, shall we go back? No, shall we go forward 10 years in time? So now it's 2010, and you are 27, and you are 27 too. And some people say that it's high time you got married. And I don't know what happened in the studio, but you two are just married.
Oh, wonderful. It's my ring.
Yes, congratulations. It started here in this very studio. Now you can see these 6 chores, and I want you to share responsibility. And Diana, you start. You choose one that's going to be your responsibility. You're not very rich. You don't have a cleaning lady, okay? Heads or tails?
Heads.
I'm going to toss up the coin, and this is tails. So you choose the first.
I do the shopping.
Why? Why exactly the shopping?
Because you don't get tired a lot. So you just take stuff, and I like it.
David, your turn.
I choose washing the car, because actually I've been washing the car ever since.
And you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I iron the clothes.
Isn't that boring? Isn't that a drudgery?
It is boring, but I guess I have to do it once, or
Right.
either today or tomorrow.
Right.
So.
David?
Maybe do the washing up.
You like it?
Okay.
No, but that's the most optional from those.
Yeah. Diana?
Then I'll match the socks.
That's the most horrible job I've ever done.
It's better than cleaning up the apartment.
Okay.
So I leave it to him.
So you're going to clean up the apartment. Okay. Talking about doing the shopping, groceries. Groceries. If you think of your family, how does it happen? The big shopping. What would you say? You were a professional translator. What would you say in Hungarian? Grocery shopping. Nagy bevásárlás, would you say that?
Nagy bevásárlás. Igen.
Right, okay. Groceries. Bálint. In your family. In my family, yeah.
Usually like twice or 3 times a month. Daddy goes and by phone, and I just buy stuff.
Right. Rudy?
We do it once a month because we buy a lot of stuff. We just stock up on everything.
And everybody goes there? I mean,
Yeah, everybody goes.
by car?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay, fine.
Maybe once a month for like the big shoppings, and twice a week for like little things.
Okay. Matyi?
Nálunk olyan nagy a család, hogy 6-an vagyunk összesen, úgyhogy nálunk minden bevásárlás nagy bevásárlás.
Right, okay. Your English is very strange, but I can understand it. Right. David?
Maybe once a month the big shoppings, the other ones weekly.
And you take part in the big shopping?
Yeah, of course.
Judy?
Once a week, and I never take part because I hate it.
You hate it?
Once in a month,
Yeah.
and I usually go with them.
Yeah, okay. And by car?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, another task for Joseph. E-commerce. How would you say it in Hungarian?
Elektronikus kereskedelem.
Okay. What we are going to see now, and I'm going to introduce Streamline.com. This is an e-commerce company. And we are going to watch the side of the van, of the truck. And it's going to be a sort of competition. The international group and Fazekas group. And there are 8 different services Streamline offers. Okay, let's see it and try to find more, at least 8. Right, shall we have it? Right. I hope you can make it out. Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay, fine. How many have you got? Diana?
It's like beauty care, post mailing, photo,
Dry cleaning,
pet food,
pet food, bottled wine.
Bottled what?
Wine.
Not exactly. Bottled something. Can you add anything to it? The Fazekas group? No? No.
Cheating.
Okay. Could we have the
health
list?
too.
Could we have what kind
Health?
of health?
Yeah.
Okay.
Health.
Could we have the next board? Groceries. The first 4. Groceries, health and beauty care. What would you say it in Hungarian? How would you say it?
egészségügyi szépségápolás.
Test és szépségápolás.
Helyes.
Something. Dry cleaning, photo processing. Could we have the next one? The next 4 is going to come up pretty soon. I hope. In no time it's going. Oh yes, pet food. Bottled water and not wine, no problem. Postal service, and the last one is prepared meal. Now here's the question. You've got 5,000 forints to choose. Any of the services. Which service would you choose with 5,000 forints? Bottled water?
No.
No, you wouldn't go for bottled water.
No.
What would you go for?
Prepared meal.
What would you eat now, right now?
A pizza.
Pizza. If you are for prepared meal, put up your hand.
I wouldn't mind.
1, 2, 3. Rudy? What would you go for?
Oh, I forgot the other ones. But prepared meal.
Prepared meal too. Nobody health and beauty care? Groceries?
I wouldn't mind that.
All right. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Right. You can order these things online. Joseph, what is the strangest thing people can order online?
The strangest thing? Well, people can buy land on the moon, for example, even Mars.
Land on the moon?
Yes. Is that strange enough for you?
Yes, that's very strange. Okay. Thank you very much. I mean, it's pretty satisfactory. I don't think you can come up with a better one, so that's pretty satisfactory. Good. You are going to meet Neil Tyra, and I've got 2 different focus questions. One for the international school. What service is mentioned here which was not advertised on the side of the truck? So there were 8 services advertised, but there's one more which wasn't. That's your task. Your task, Fazakrash. What do we learn about Neil Tyra? That's going to be a guy. Everything you learn about Neil Tyra. Could we have this, please?
Streamline.com near Washington, D.C. is one of the hundreds of e-commerce companies that have sprung up in the past few years. Busy professionals like Neil Tyra, who owns a small martial arts studio in suburban Maryland, order their groceries online from home. The company then packs and delivers them in special containers to a custom refrigerator in Neil's garage. They even take care of his dry cleaning and home video needs.
Okay, so what was the thing that wasn't on the side of the truck?
The home video?
Home video. So there's a service. You can order online your home video. That's nice. And what have you learned about Neil Tyra? Judy?
That he has a martial arts studio.
Excellent. Martial arts studio. And what other thing is very important in connection with Neil Tyra? How does he do the
Online.
online? Put up your hand if you have ever ordered online. David, what was it?
Well, actually not me, but I asked a friend of mine in Switzerland to order this book for me.
Yeah, would you show the book?
Yeah, this is about the film designs of Hans-Uli Geiger, a Swiss surrealistic artist.
Right.
And he's a typical computer addict. This friend of mine, he works at Swissair in Zurich, and she usually doesn't feel up to leave home and go to the grocery and go shopping, so he usually orders from online.
Right. Thank you very much. Now here's a game for you. It is called Roll the Dice. Roll the Dice. And I think that's going to be pretty interesting, because if you win, you can order something online, and the limit is 5,000 forints. So here's the dice. Here's the dice.
It will cost more than that.
Balint, would you start it? Roll the dice.
Where?
This way. 4, not bad. Okay. That's 4. 4.
Now I can
Sorry, you are out. David, quickly, make it quick.
No!
5.
You're out too.
5. Interesting. 5. MFM, make it quick. Okay. One more time, because it's a draw. 4. Judy. 6. Judy. Over to you, Joseph. Would you take Judy over there? And I believe that, Judy, listen to me. If I were you, I would go for a CD.
Yes,
Because 5,000 forints, and it's pretty easy to choose.
Give it to you.
Right.
So, would you like to order, or shall I do it for you?
I think we should do it.
Let me start, and then maybe you can continue. Okay?
Yeah.
We'll go to this online CD store. What's your favorite band?
I don't have a favorite band, unfortunately. Yeah, I do. The Course.
Of course, okay. Now let's enter the store,
Yeah.
and then we can search on the course and see what's available.
Okay.
So I presume this is the category that we will have to
I think
choose.
so.
If you have a faster connection, then you can take a look at this plaza in 3D, which actually gives you the impression that, that you're walking around. I think it will be this category, this page. That you're walking around in a mall, you meet other people, and you see places. Okay, so this is one way to scroll down and find.
Yeah.
The other way is to search.
Joseph, is it the fastest machine in Budapest?
I wouldn't say so. What it will do.
Yeah. Excellent. And we are moving on. And what we are going to do is we are going to have the next bit of the report, and you are going to have two questions. David and Emesha. Neil Tyrer's shopping routine. That's your question.
I will wait mine.
And from the international school, Neil's prediction concerning streamlined service. So what does he think about the future of streamlined service? Okay. Shall we have it now, please?
We still go to the grocery store for specialty items or items that we need on spur of the moment. But by and large, our routine grocery shopping, which is the drudgery of grocery shopping, is taken care of through our streamlined service. Where will it be in 5 years or in 10 years? I suspect that it's going to put a pretty serious challenge to the brick and mortar type operations.
Right. David, could you catch Neil's routine?
Not really.
Not really? No? It was very difficult to understand? Okay. Neil said that he still goes to little shops and he still buys a couple of items in specialty shops on the spur of the moment. But basically, he does his shopping online, on the spur of the moment. A pillanat hevében. Pillanat döntés alatt. Spur means sarkantyú. On the spur of the moment, he buys a couple of things. But basically, the grocery shopping is done online. And your question about the prediction?
In 5 years.
Would you speak up? In 5 years?
I didn't hear it.
No, you didn't?
A serious challenge on something.
On Brit.
Say, that's it.
I don't know.
Okay, so this streamlined company, this e-commerce company, is going to put serious challenge to the brick and mortar type operation. Brick and mortar type operation. London Bridge is falling down. Build it up with bricks and mortar, bricks and mortar, bricks and mortar. Bricks and mortar will not stay. What would you say? Bricks and mortar.
In Hungarian?
Tégla és mortar. So, in other words, and we are going to listen to this now. So what's going to happen? How does our routine change? Or how will our routine change? Shall we have the next bit?
But it's not just convenience. This sort of technology, if it's spread widely enough, could change the way we use our time and alter the very nature of our towns and cities. If everyone were to shop this way, who would need giant malls, supermarkets, and department stores? Perhaps in 100 years, such 20th century icons will be gone. We'll be back to just small specialty shops and community stores with all the big stuff being done online.
Right. So what is this prediction?
That it's going to take over streamline shopping on the computer, and that having malls, well, we're not going to have anymore.
Marty, do you know this word shopping malls?
Yes.
Shopping malls,
No.
Rose? Shopping centers, but that's what they are called in the United States, shopping malls. So maybe everyone buys online, then people won't need shopping malls. So shopping malls might be gone for good.
That's bad.
That's bad, because put up your hand if you like shopping malls, shopping centers. Yeah. I think there's going to be another topic for another program, because it's very, very interesting why you like shopping malls. But okay. And Joseph and Judy?
We've succeeded, thank you. We've actually succeeded in putting the order through. Can we see it on the screen, perhaps? It said, "Dear customer, thanks for your order. You will get an email from us with your customer number soon, so please always indicate this number."
Right. Judy, what have you bought?
Radio from the course.
Would you say it again?
Radio from the course.
You must promise to show it to me, because I don't...
will.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right, we've got to go on, and this is going to be the last bit we are going to watch. And the question is, what are the things, how can technology change our lives? And this is going to be a couple of examples. So listen to the examples when technology changed our lives. Shall we have it now?
Technology can change the fundamental nature of society. The Industrial Revolution altered the way people worked and lived, spurring the growth of cities. Later, it was the car that allowed the huge expansion of suburbia. Futurists say nothing should be taken for granted. For example, virtually none of the top American companies in 1900 even exist at the end of the 20th century. Just as Rockefeller ruled the 19th century and Bill Gates the latter half of the 20th, new companies and enterprises will emerge from unexpected places and countries to take on the giants of today.
So, what examples were mentioned? Technology that changed our lives. Diana, could you catch that?
Not really.
Not really? Rudy?
No.
Anybody here? No? Industrial Revolution.
Yeah.
Spurred growth of our cities. That was one. The car helped to grow suburbia, so lots of suburbs. So cities grew large, right? Okay. Joseph, again, you're going to take over. Would you sit here, please?
Yes, of course.
And we are going to have a couple of questions. Your predictions concerning online shopping and the computers, how will it change our lives?
Well, predictions, maybe it's more of what we can see. How will online shopping change our lives? One thing that's going very fast, we've already mentioned the Industrial Revolution. Now we've had after the Industrial Revolution, we had the Information Revolution, and now we're having the Communications Revolution, which means shortly people will be able to buy things not only on their computers, but using their mobile phones. Already there are examples of this. Of course, the size of the display of the mobile phone will be a limit as to what you can see and what you would want to buy. So I wouldn't say that shopping malls will disappear. Only shopping habits will change. And
so
I think
you would
it will
put
be
your money in a shopping mall, so you think it's pretty safe?
Do I have to actually
No.
answer to this question? I don't know. Right now there's quite a number of shopping malls. I would invest some money in information technology, if I can turn the question around. I think information technology is still growing fast and has still quite a future. So none of us can be considered to be too old to take advantage of it.
Any questions from you guys? Yes,
I have a
Rudy?
question. What do you think about the communications with like humanity? I mean, people are shopping online and they're not going to the mall. You know, it's not the same as like talking to someone. And
It's a
don't you
double
think
effect,
that's gonna
really.
be- Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. While it sort of isolates people, it isolates people with their machines. At the same time, you have the opportunity to speak or write letters to anyone in the world. So it's at the same time a barrier and a tool to express your freedom.
I think we have time for a short question. Do you have a question? David, please?
I want to ask that what will happen to CD stores, for example, in shopping malls when MP3 player is going to be widespread around the world?
Well,
Because
it's
you can-
already happening, in fact. In fact, some of the artists have already opened online stores, such as David Bowie. He has an online store, and there's a number of legal aspects that need to be resolved, but it's quite possible that in the future you will not buy the CD, you will not physically have to receive the CD. You can download the MP3 files to your computer and enjoy them on your stereo.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I believe it was very, very, very interesting. And thank you, and see you next week.